Hola everyone, 大家好. Today, I want to try out a new app that I saw in the Tech in Asia event. Some of the people that were presenting their application there were having some interesting ideas, some interesting apps and websites. So today I want to try out one of them called Quest. The app itself, it's a marketplace for people that want to offer or post small gigs and people that want to apply to them. When you first start an account, you need to select if you're either a hero or a citizen. That means that either you're someone that it's offering a gig or someone that it's willing to do the gigs. I made myself a hero because, of course, I don't feel very much like a citizen yet here. If you go to the home, you will see that well, we have some jobs. Awesome, and we have some prices. When I first opened the app, immediately I felt this feeling of some of these things don't seem too legit. Okay, I'm gonna open the anything else section or urgent section. Okay, let's try this one that already has some reviews. Okay, hi, I need you to check a clothing item from the F1 stores in front of Wisma and Mandarin Gallery. Looking for this jacket in M size. Seems very reasonable. Well, it seems pretty straightforward. For 10 bucks, you can check the price of that. And that's it. How many other people have applied to this job? Right, that there's no way of knowing. If I make an offer, already other people had made an offer so far. That's kind of important. Otherwise, let's say that I'm close to Orchard Road and I say, well, I could go and make this, but has already someone else done it? You know, maybe I go to that store and immediately I see like 100 people trying to reach out for that price. Is it like a bid? You know, what happens if I click and make an offer? Let's say. Let's try to add more than the amount that they said. 30. But apparently you can put more than what they were initially offering. Okay, so it seems that it opens like am I already in the chat with Melissa Ho? Okay, that looked like it was going to start a conversation if I made the offer. Let's try it again. If I make an offer, but I don't do anything. Okay, it seems like I can still write them a message. That's fine. You know, sometimes you need to make some questions here and then perhaps negotiate. That's fairly reasonable. Let's try a different one. Let's click on the need help with Excel PowerPoint. But it makes sense now that I think of it. If it's not in the urgent, but I mean, how do you know what's urgent? I have a course that needs to be completed by the end of the month, but currently facing multiple difficulties. Willing to pay as long as I can finish it with your help. In other sites, at least you know how many applicants have sent a message. I understand if, you don't necessarily need to give the exact amount, but at least give, you know, an approximate. For 100 bucks, which I'm guessing for some people may not be too much, they will say, I'm not gonna write down the message if I already see that this person has received 10 different types of proposals. In other applications, you can see some average of what the other people are offering. So that's really helpful. Even if it's 100, but other people said, no, 20, right? And then another one said 30. At least you want to make sure that if you're going to offer 100, is it already valuable for the person that put the job? You know, because if that person already has received 90% of the offers and they were on the lower end, you know, 20 to 30 bucks, then immediately you wouldn't apply to this one. So I think that will be helpful to know. The status open. Time, anytime. What does anytime mean in this case? Location online, payment Stripe. Does that mean that you need to have Stripe? Let's see if I can filter these by the payment type. I'm unsure of how many payment types people have here in Singapore, but I'm gonna assume that not all of them have all of the payment types. So if they needed to filter, let's say, oh, I don't have Stripe, I only have Pay Now. In this case, let's say I only have Pay Now, and I will only need to see positions that pay through Pay Now, right? Or cash, let's see. Pay externally. What the hell does that mean? Please explain. Please explain, that would be great. You know, this is the thing that, as soon as you see these names, someone's, no picture, And also, the comment is from someone called Trick. And the image, even though it says hero, it kind of looks like a hacker. You know, the black, the dark background, and then the mask, it totally looks like a hacker. You feel like, oh, I'm receiving this request from a hacker, and they were trying to do something that it's not legit. Put a real picture of people, or just remove the pictures, and or perhaps change the type of avatars, you know, so that they look a little bit more trustworthy. Maybe you can choose your own avatar with you know, where you can put some different choices of hair or skin or clothing. So at least even if it's not you, at least it feels like it's a person. Let's do a final check here for business requests, and it says permanent part-time for club, $16. I would assume that it's 16 per hour, okay? But it would be great to confirm. Let's see if it says in the description. I want him/her to assist in bringing all customers to the table, get a waiter to serve them, then go out again and to bring in another new group. Secondly, after most groups are inside, I want him/her to have a quick walk around frequently to see any empty tables and update me. Preferably looking for females. Males are also welcome. Singaporean PR only. You'll be running with me, and the pay scheme is as follows. Okay, now it says 16 per hour. Okay. Thundercats. Oh, god damn it. Let's try to click on the location. Let's assume it's fine, but the name Thundercats, that's the thing. Let's do a final one. Can you filter by price? Nope. Can you filter by what? Business Development Executive. 1500. This is what I want to display first, man. Put a phone number. Looks interesting. Let's leave it there. You know, first impressions. You know, the more you use it, you feel that it's more and more secure. You know, I would need to apply to a position and see what happens. It seems like it's very easy to manage, because in other platforms, you feel like applying to one of these gigs will take a while. You know, it will take at least 30 minutes of your time to have a conversation, sit down somewhere and start to negotiate. Brand promoter, $100. Sure, $100 for finding for someone who's confident in front of the camera to promote our brand and company. Message me for more details. Payment can be discussed. Yeah, you know, these are the things like, okay, it sounds cool, but yeah, what's the brand? 6 days ago. It feels like, you know, abandoned a little bit. Like you post a job and eventually just gets forgotten in the void. On these platforms, they even put the speed in which the company or the person that posted the position that responds. So they could say like, hey, they will respond in at least less than 24 hours. So that will give you some idea of if it's true or not. Yeah, it's because there are so many that I have no reviews. It's hard to tell even if they're the same person. You know, for example, here a citizen and another citizen, but are they the same citizen? No, it's kind of hard to tell. There's nothing different, you know, between one and the other, just the name. So it could totally be the same one, just with multiple accounts, I guess. All right, well, besides, I mean, if this works and a lot of people start using it, and then you can start seeing more comments, more reviews, perhaps some more real data, more descriptions on the projects, then, you know, I mean, look at this. Assistant cameraman for $5. Looking to hire our podcast team, but $5, $5 per hour. I mean, still, that's important to know, you know, because for these amounts, it is important if you want to apply it or not. These amounts are, some of them are, or most of them are a bit low. So you kind of need to know to which apply. You cannot just go around applying to all of them. I hope that you like this review of the application. I hope to see it updated often. I'm assuming that it will, right? Because I saw it on the Tech in Asia event, and I'm pretty sure that everything here goes at super maximum fast speed. So I hope that Me trying it, it's helpful just to gather some insights. And thanks. Hope you have a great day and 再见，pura vida，ciao。